speaking of gratitude, I'm pretty sure we are still thankful to the footballing gods after he delivered a spectacle over the week. On Tuesday and Wednesday, we saw a masterclass in the UEFA Champions League, and we are certainly going to talk about that on the Weekend Show Sports. I am Monday Thomas, and I won't be doing this alone. Right here with me is MC Sam. Mrs. MC Sam, good morning.
Good morning.
All right, let's head into the nitty-gritty right now, and we're going to begin with a game of the week where we saw at the Emirates Stadium the third time ever that Arsenal are taking on Real Madrid, and there was a masterclass with Declan Rice scoring twice, and as well as Mikel Merino making it 3-0. Let's have a feel of the game of the week.
Good ball in. Real Madrid just about deal with it. Timber. There's the header from Rice. Falls to the save. Martinelli. Courtois in the way again. Double save from the Belgian. Good movement by Bellingham. This is nice football. Danger here. Oh, into the side netting. Mbappe thought he was in. Still Saka. Then goes down. Free kick. It's Rice. What a goal! Declan Rice with an absolute rocket with the free kick. Still lead 1-0. There was Skelly. Again, did really well. Martinelli! Good side the rebound. And another shot. What a...
Because of time and the lack of it, we can't see the entirety of that particular highlight. But of course, we need to talk about what we saw in the UEFA Champions League before we get to break things down for you on what to expect this weekend, as we are going to see the running of the English Premier League fixture, and also get to talk about what we are to expect in all centres of the NPFL. Let's have a feel of the UCL result. Firstly, before we get to talk about the Premier League run-in, and let's quickly remind our viewers on how things stand as we are heading to Munich. And I'd like to say that the last time we saw a UCL final in Munich, it was a London club who went on with the trophy, and that is Arsenal. And people are already saying that history could repeat itself. The UCL result, as we saw Arsenal with a 3-0 thumping of Real Madrid, and we saw in the Bavaria, we saw Inter Milan beating Bayern Munich 2-1, and in the city of love, Paris, we saw a masterclass as well. Paris Saint-Germain beating Aston Villa 3-1, and it was thumping at the Camp Nou as Barcelona with 4-0 winners against Dortmund. All right, let's move ahead. Road to Munich. Let's take a look at the road to Munich, the standings of how things are, because some people are expecting that Arsenal will likely face the team that were in action on Wednesday. But it's the other way around, because Arsenal, the winner of Arsenal Real Madrid, will take on the winners of PSG Aston Villa game. Here you have it on your screen. They run into the finals in Munich. But before the finals, we will have the semi-finals. Barcelona will take on Borussia Dortmund at the Signal Iduna Park next week, and as well as Aston Villa hosting Paris Saint-Germain. MC Sam is still right here. MC Sam would like to bring you in. We've seen the first leg already. He's already poised, but some people are expecting an upset. Are you expecting an upset?
You know, most people are still shocked that Arsenal beat Madrid 3-0. I'm sure even my boss was so amazed that Arsenal could score 3 goals against Real Madrid. So I'm not expecting anything different from what would happen the first leg. Arsenal is still going to beat Madrid if care is not taken at Bournemouth.
So no upsets?
No upset
At all. Aston Villa PSG?
No, Aston Villa PSG. That's one I can't predict. I feel Aston Villa can shock us.
All right, Aston Villa shocking us as we were shocked as well on Tuesday. No one expected Arsenal to beat Real Madrid by that margin, but it happened. Football is a game of uncertainties, and that is why we love it. Talking about uncertainties, we are so uncertain about the result of this Premier League action coming our way. Early kickoff, we'll get to see Manchester City take on Crystal Palace at the Etihad Stadium. So let's have the Premier League run-in fixtures as we are taking a look at the most important fixtures before we get to see the action for Sunday, and as well as what to expect on Tuesday and on Wednesday next week. The Premier League running fixtures, if that is ready, here you have it on your screen with the talisman for Newcastle leading the headlines. He has scored the most goals for Newcastle in this season. And here you have it, 12:30 Nigerian time. Manchester City will be in action against Crystal Palace for the early kickoff of today's action. And tomorrow we'll get to also see some exciting encounters in the English Premier League as well. Still talking about the English Premier League, that win by Arsenal against Real Madrid means that there is an extra sport for the English teams to represent themselves in the UEFA Champions League 2025-2026 season. So that means instead of the top 4 we had last season, there is going to be a top 5 in the UEFA Champions League. And that means there's a chance for Chelsea, Manchester City. Can I say Manchester United? I will be wrong if I say so. Premier League action, Mo Salah has extended a 2-year contract with Liverpool. If we're going to have a feel of Mo Salah and what he had to say extending his contract as a Liverpool player.
Enjoying my life here, enjoying my football. My family also feels home. We enjoy every moment in the city and every moment in the club.
Salah still. Mohamed Salah! Mohamed Salah! Oh! That is beyond special!
It's
Fantastic one, and I'm pretty sure many people are not excited because Mo Salah is staying, and we know what it means that he's still playing for Liverpool. The talisman, 184 Premier League goals and more to come for next season. We also have some games to look out for. Rivers Hoopers will be in action against Al Ittihad as they look to, of course, clinch top spot in the Kalahari Conference of the Basketball African League. Quite unfortunate that that's all we've got time for on the weekend show, and special thanks to everyone who joined hands to make this a great show. Thank you so much, Sam. It was great having you. I remain Monday Thomas, and on behalf of everyone, see you later for something greater.